CZ getting pardoned by the United States, the creator of Binance? Is that why the price is spiking? Price was just down. Now it's back up over 110,000 a coin. Let's get into it. My name is Graham Elwood. You're watching the Bitcoin Vigilante. So this article was just in CoinDesk. So if you've been paying attention, Bitcoin has gone as low as like 107K, 108. And whenever somebody goes, oh, it's crashing, I say, no, it's on sale. Buy the dip, man. That's buy, even if it's 10, 20 bucks, $10 worth. That's all you do. Buy the dip. You can buy Bitcoin for as little as 10 bucks. It's your first step to get out of financial slavery. So this was just released in CoinDesk. The price today has been over 110, 111. And there's some reasons why. Bitcoin climbs to 111,000 as whipsaw action in crypto continues. I am not a day trader. I would not recommend doing that. I tried that early on. Oh, I'm going to outgame this. Time the market. Just buy it and hold it, man. The trend has been most definitely not your friend this week. Here's what's been going on. So they rallied on Thursday, continuing up-down pattern of the week. A presidential pardon of CZ and gains in traditional markets are why this price is going up. Key U.S. inflation data is set to be released Friday morning. So this is why they're going to release inflation data that's going to say it's not that bad or whatever, and people aren't going to buy it. Or they're going to say tell the truth, which I doubt. But either way, I think this data that gets released tomorrow, I think it's going to spike the price up even more. Crypto markets were in rally mode on Thursday alongside sizable gains in stocks as U.S. presidential pardon for Binance founder Chang CZ. I don't want to butcher that name. I apologize. Ahead of tomorrow's key reading of September's inflation notice. In mid-afternoon trading, U.S. Bitcoin was up 2.7% over the past 24 hours, down a hair from the day's high of 111,000. The action came following Wednesday's strong decline that pushed the price below 107. The Wednesday drop came following Tuesday's sharp rise. So part of it was the tariff thing has brought the price down in the last week. But again, pardoning of CZ. I don't know the whole story with CZ, so I don't want to weigh in on it. CZ runs Binance, which is the largest crypto exchange throughout Asia. It was banned in America. Now you can use it in America. Yeah, and being in Asia, I'm telling you, people are very open to crypto and Bitcoin. There's a big Bitcoin community in Bangkok. I've been to some Bitcoin meetups. I would suggest getting the Orange Pill app. If you're new to Bitcoin, get the Orange Pill app. It's free. And it shows you Bitcoin meetups in your area. I guarantee you there's probably a meetup where you live. And they usually just at some kind of bar, restaurant, people, and they're all, but the best thing, if you're new to Bitcoin, is go to one of these meetups and say, I don't understand it. I'm new, and ask questions. I was at one in Bali, and this woman, I believe she was Italian. She was like, I don't know. She kept asking all these great questions, and everyone was like, cool. And there was a lot of young people there. Young Indonesians were there. They wanted to know about what was happening. So do that. Just say, I don't know much about it, and ask questions. And Bitcoiners love talking about it. So though you won't be left alone. So looking at the U.S. government, despite the continuing shutdown, is set to release the September Consumer Price Index report on Friday. This is likely the last piece of important economic data the Federal Reserve will set prior to its race-setting meeting next week. So these are three, well, several big things that are coming to happen here, right? So we'll just pull that down. So they're going to release the economic data tomorrow. And then there's one more Federal Reserve meeting about the interest rates. And I think these two events are going to spur another huge bull run, which will put Bitcoin over 150K easily by the end of the year. And people go, Graham, what are you talking about? That's such a short amount of time. Look to a year ago. A year ago at this time, Bitcoin was about 60 some thousand, and then the election happened. And from October to January, we went from 60, the price almost doubled. So I don't think it's outlandish to have a 50% increase that would get us at 160, 170. That's not outlandish at all. It could even go up above that. It could even go over 2. But I think 150 is very, very, very attainable. And I think these two pieces of information that are coming out are going to spike the price. I did a video last week. There was a deliberate short buy. They knew Trump was going to announce the tariff thing, and a bunch of people purchased shorts, which is basically you're betting on the Bitcoin price. You can do this with stocks, but you're betting on the price to go down. So that was deliberate. I think the tariff thing was to deliberately drive the price down so people could start buying it up. And CZ gets pardoned by Trump. Again, whether you like Trump or CZ or whatever, think CZ's a criminal, whatever, that happened and it's affecting the price. This economic data release tomorrow will affect the price, and the Federal Reserve, whatever they might cut the interest rates again by 0.25%, or they might leave it. I don't know. But I think those two things are going to spike the price way up to 150. So 110 is going to seem like a deal. That's just me. I'm not. This is not financial advice. But it's happening, and all of these big institutional people know this is happening. And Bitcoin is very volatile in the short run, but in the long run, it's the only asset or investment that has gone up consistently over the last 15 years. There's nothing else that has done this. So you go to Swan Bitcoin, you can buy $100 worth of Bitcoin immediately. If you use this affiliate code, swanbitcoin.com/Graham Elwood, you immediately get $10, free 10. You immediately get a 10% return on your investment. And if you do that, and when Bitcoin goes to 150, I was telling people to do this a year ago when it was at 50, 60, and then it went over. We've been over 100,000 pretty consistently. When it dipped in April because of the first tariffs announcements and Bitcoin went down to like 80K, I said, you buy it, you're getting it at a price, at a discount. And then we broke a new all-time high of 126K. I'm just saying, do this, get out of the financial rat race, man. And Swan has a great way. They tell you how to self-custody. They want you to put your Bitcoin in a cold wallet. Right? They're not doing all this other stuff that all these other exchanges are doing where you can borrow, like get interest and staking and all this other stuff. They just want you to buy it, and you can get a Bitcoin IRA. I highly recommend that. I had a cash IRA. I had 2 cash IRAs, and I moved one into Bitcoin 2 years ago just to see. Let's see how the Bitcoin one does versus the cash one. Now, the cash one is made about $2.25. And the Bitcoin one has tripled in money. So, hey, you do you, man. Follow the money, connect the dots, get the truth, and shave your knuckles for justice. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please support us on the Graham Elwood YouTube channel. Also subscribe to the Bitcoin Hollywood YouTube channel, which is a new channel. So we have a small amount of followers. So start following us, subscribe, hit the bell notification button. We're doing live streams 3 days a week, usually around 6 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in that time frame. And then we do government secrets every other week. So follow us, subscribe, go to grahamelwood.com. And the new website, bitcoinhollywood.com. Thanks for watching. Shave your knuckles for justice. Boom. All right, gang. The CIA made Bitcoin makes no sense. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. I'm here because of Gov Secrets with Lee. You are more fun on there. Well, that show... Well, thanks, Mark. That's because I get someone to play off. I'm trying to do, I'm getting more guests, trying to get more guests on the show. It's Lee and I just riff, man. We just love making each other laugh. That's all we do. So when I have someone to play off of, yes, I'm more fun. It's hard to kind of play off myself here in this a little bit. And this is more sort of like giving information, but I appreciate you coming over from Government Secrets. You guys are awesome. I love doing that show. I love doing it. It's so much fun. Lee, we just laugh. It's so great. So thanks for watching, everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you, everybody watching over on The Rock, Finn. I appreciate you guys still being here. As much as we've been shadow banned and censored and everything, it's crazy, but we still keep going, and it's great, and I like doing it. So, all right, guys, have a great night or day wherever you are in the world, and we will be dropping clips over the next couple of days, and we'll be back live again on Monday. Thanks for watching. Shave your knuckles for justice. Boom.